Hi, my name is Alicia Finch, and tonight we will be exploring user experience within Google Maps. When we first open the interface, we are shown our current location in a map view. In my case here, we are looking at eastern Massachusetts, specifically a fairly large city named Peabody that shares its eastern border with Salem, Massachusetts, just to help give you a sense of bearing here. Along the bottom of the screen, we have the options for satellite view to the left and street views to the right. In the drop-down menu at the top right, we see groups or categories of more viewing options. Here we can also set our search to our preferred mode of transportation. Towards the bottom of the list are other resources, notifications, saved places for quick reference, sharing options, and the print feature. So let's get into their wayfinding usability. Here we are looking at my saved places. We can see that my saved home location is not displayed where the actual location is, but more of a rough estimate because that is what the environment around me allows for. So we need to keep a few things in mind. First, that our home landmark for the directions given will be different from our physical location. So when we eventually get to that step of the process, the visual path will be displayed from the home location, not our physical location. On a side note, down at the bottom right corner, you can see that we can grab and drag this tiny yellow person over the map to open street views. Again, we have some slight discrepancies here. You can see he has not hovered over my saved home nor my physical location, but here is literally the street view of my home. These also have prompts to navigate directionally through this virtually constructed map, so essentially you could take your journey virtually. Back in this home view, we are seeing flags for local landmarks. As I only have my home saved in, we are going to be using some of these local landmarks around me for some hypothetical wayfinding. So if we click on one of these landmarks, a summary pops up of the location's name and details. Let's get into making our way to our local grocery store. There is a Stop and Shop near me, but if I am unsure of just how to get there, I can click on the location within the map to open the details about that place. Conveniently, if you needed to save time and quick reference this information, you can send these directions directly to your phone. If we keep scrolling through this menu, we get to statistics, photos, and customer reviews. There is also the option to add your own review. Setting the start and end points are as easy as a mouse click. To the left of the screen is useful information such as changing your mode of transportation, adding to or changing your destinations, and the estimated time it will take to reach your destination. So be sure to keep in mind that with the limitations of this technology, these times are estimated. Overall, the ease of use for Google Maps, I would say, requires a bit of a learning curve, but the interface itself is minimal and highly interconnected, making it easy to use. As far as improvements, along with updating the database, I believe Google Maps could employ hover options with their icons. I found myself unable to directly assess what several of the icons represented and could not be certain until I followed the link, so adding this feature would save time. I would also like to see more in terms of the overall design. I believe that the subtle shades and collection of information aren't differentiated or organized in a way for the viewer to quickly get a clear visual understanding of the interface. As overwhelming as Google Maps can be for me, the interconnectivity features of the map really made a difference in my experience with the interface. And this concludes the exploration of Google Maps. So I thank you for taking the time here with me, and be well.